Good morning friends. Today it's 21st of August 2025 and the technical outlook for Nifty and Bank Nifty for intraday and short-term time frame is as follows. So yesterday Nifty futures opened at around 24,960 and thereafter it made intraday high of 25,108 before ending the session on a strong note at 25,083, up 0.2%. So as per the price study, the bias remains range to up. Immediate support will be looked as at around 24,900-800 zone, while as per the intraday charts holding over and above 25,000 levels, the bias will remain range to positive buy on dip outlook, and on the higher note, the immediate resistance will be at around 25,200 followed by 25,350 odd levels in days to come. So as per the price study, we have to look for buy on dip, and the gap which has been left unfilled after a sharp gap up opening as on 18th of August, if attempted to be filled, that will provide a very good and better risk reward ratio for fresh longs. Else, even at these levels, the bias will hold range to up outlook, expecting higher levels in days to come. As per the price study for intraday, in Nifty futures dips towards 24,980 and 24,880 are buy levels, keeping a stop of 50 points, while on the higher note, 25,160 and 25,250 are future levels for intraday targets come resistances and contrast short levels. Today being the weekly expiry, if we see the OI data for 21st of August, we find that maximum call build-up is at around 25,500 strike, while the maximum put build-up is at 25,000 strike price, indicating a strong tug of war for intraday at around 25,000 mark, and initially dips towards 25,000 and holding above 25,000 mark, the bias should be looked for range to positive outlook. If we talk about Bank Nifty, it made intraday low of 55,701 yesterday and high was 55,904 before ending the session at 55,815 in red, down minus 0.27%. So there it has underperformed Nifty, and it was because the IT sector has taken the lead compared to the banking space, and it helped index to Nifty 50 to hold up. Today, if we see as per the price study for Bank Nifty futures, which ended last session at 55,815 levels, intraday supports will be at 55,650 and 55,500 mark, which can be looked for buying, while on the higher note, 56,100 and 56,350 will be looked as a resistance come targets in days to come, expecting some contra trading short bets around those levels. So overall, if we see, then Bank Nifty can be within a range of 55,500 and 56,300 in next couple of sessions. As per the OI data for banking space, monthly 28th August, OI data indicates maximum call build up at 57,000 call and 57,000 put. So that will be looked as a target come tug of war level. So ideally, there also the bias holds range to up. But yes, in yesterday's sessions we have seen some pressure, and it was a narrow tight range trading session within a range of just 200 points for Bank Nifty. So dips today around 55,500, 55,500 can provide a better risk reward ratio for going long, while as mentioned 56,100 will be looked at the first resistance. Overall, if you see banking index as a whole holds range to up outlook over and above 55,500, 55,000 mark, with an important resistance at around 56,250, which we have been mentioning since last few weeks now. Once 56,250 is being taken off, especially on a weekly time frame, it will be open for the highs of 57,000 and maybe higher thereafter. So net both Nifty and Bank Nifty is in a consolidation with a range to positive outlook for a day and two, and holding over and above our support levels. We continue to hold the same ongoing outlook that positionally the index will be open towards higher highs once the index managed to sustain above our immediate resistances level. Thereafter we can expect some short covering and decent buying interest in days to come. Thank you.
Investment in securities market are subject to market risks. Read all the related documents carefully before investing.